Look, white people, I love you, but we need to chat. I need you to do me a favor and just try to be less white. What's up, everybody? Rivera here, the absolute best LGBTQ comedian in the world. Okay, so I'm only talking about this because so many white people keep bringing it up and acting so victimized, because apparently Coke put out some kind of sensitivities training that was debatably either required or not required, depending on which source you go to. Some employees say that it was required. Coke says that it was not required. Either way, drink more Pepsi. That's what I would say. But I know that a lot of your fat white asses are going to keep drinking Coke just like you've been drinking Coke all along. Because while you pretend to really care, you don't care. It doesn't matter. When you're mad because Coke put out a sensitivities training that says to try to be less white, and some of the ways to be less white are to be less oppressive, good advice, be less arrogant, yeah, you could use that, be less certain, I see what they're talking about, be less defensive, okay, well, you're already breaking that rule, so you're clearly not on board with the training because you are very defensive right now. Be less ignorant. Okay, I can see where they're going. Be more humble. Yeah, I like what I'm hearing. Listen, 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 listen. White people. Believe. Okay, well, I can see how you wouldn't want to believe everything because people are piping out a lot of bullshit right now. So that's the one I can understand you on when it comes to believe. Break with apathy. All right, well, I think that's bad advice for everybody. Everybody needs to be more apathetic. And if you were more apathetic, then maybe you wouldn't be so concerned with this. Break with white solidarity. That would be nice. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know where the bad advice is. I don't know what white people are so offended about. I think that by being asked to be less white, white people have been even more white than ever by being outraged by something that doesn't really matter in the first place. And I saw a bunch of white people putting stuff online where they were like, what if we said for you to be less black? Well, who doesn't want black people to be less black? And who isn't asking black people to be less black? Do you know that it was considered unprofessional for people to have their hair in braids until just recently? Do you know that people are actually expected to have their pants fit them properly in the workplace? Both of those things are asking people to be less black. Speaking Ebonics is considered, which I don't even know if anybody calls it Ebonics anymore.
I ain't never heard nobody talk in tongues.
But that is asking people to be less black. So I don't really know what the big problem is. I don't know why everybody's so offended other than the fact that people just like to be offended right now. I will tell you both, black and white, to be less of whatever it is you're being and drink more Pepsi. Anyway, this has been Rivera, the absolute best LGBTQ comedian in the world.